recent episode of Between the Sheets, Natalie came out and was talking about her experience being on the resort, and she claimed that after Biniyam went home, after him and Ari decided to go their separate ways, she claimed Biniyam was in her DMs 2 weeks later after going home. She claimed that he was blowing her up, sending her heart emojis, liking all her pictures, and suggesting that he had moved on from Ari to her. Well, Biniyam was like, no, that is not true at all. And he came on Instagram to clear some things up. So he shared some receipts and he shared the clip of Natalie saying this. And he said, did I say that? And he said the screenshots provided below are a response to recent accusations against me sliding into a cast member's DMs upon my departure from the show. The accusations, as you can see, are false. I've done nothing more than try to maintain healthy friendships with fellow cast members of the show. I'm currently working on self-improvement and being a better father to my son, and I do not appreciate these false accusations against me. I'm hoping that others can do the same and move forward with their lives in a positive way as I have. Please share, comment, thank you. So here are the receipts. Biniyam scrolled through all the messages from start to finish, and he originally sent Natalie a music video that he did and said, hey, me and Ari are big fans of yours. Can you please share this music video for me? Then she didn't respond, and he said, Happy New Year. How are you, my friend? Okay, there is a heart emoji in the Happy New Year, but I don't know if I would take that serious enough to say, oh yeah, he's hitting on me and trying to get with me. And she said, I'm okay, thank you, how are you? I want to ask you, what was Josh saying about me to you? I need to know. I feel like he intentionally puts me down so I not look nice. And this was after they were done filming at the resort. Then Natalie tagged him in a post. He tagged her in a post. And for a while, it was just them going back and forth, not really communicating one-on-one with each other, but just them tagging each other in their stories. Here's some more of them tagging each other. A lot of Natalie tagging him. Then he said, Happy holidays to you and your family, my friend. And he did the little heart eye emojis with some other emojis. And she said, Merry Christmas. So he definitely sent a few heart emojis. But I don't know if that's like deep enough where I would go public and be like, oh yeah, he's trying to get with me like Natalie did, just off a few emojis. I'm very curious if that's how he interacts with all his other female cast members, is by sending them heart emojis and stuff like that, or if it's just something he does with Natalie. And now I want to talk about some messages that were recently leaked by John Yates on Instagram. And these are messages from Natalie, or not messages, comments from Natalie. And then there's messages too we're going to get to in a moment. But comments from Natalie where she's exposing Josh. She said he allowed a man who was released from prison under house arrest to live in his home, showing no concern for his daughter's well-being. Everything he says is a lie. Before and during the show, as well as before he met me, he was in a long-term relationship with another young girl who works for him and is listed at his house for tax purposes, which seems very shady to me. I also know this girl is struggling with drugs and he keeps her around. I'm so happy I'm no longer involved with this person. Then these photos started circulating of Josh with his alleged girlfriend that he's with. And I'm just confused because I know he just came out on a podcast claiming that he was dating another 90 Day Fiancé cast member. But Natalie claims that is all a lie. John Yates shared some more receipts, and you can go to his Instagram if you want to see them. But she ended up messaging, I'm not sure if she was messaging John or someone else, but he shared receipts, and there's a message where Natalie says, the main point is that Josh used me to get into the network, and then this whole time he lived with Callie. Both Callie and Josh claim they just work together, but how can they explain this material? And why would Josh threaten me over a simple comment about Callie? Like he's been threatening to hit her with a federal lawsuit over that. Then she said, moreover, Josh will bring one of the 90-Day stars to the tell-all and will say they're seeing each other. I'll talk about it later. But she's just coverage for Josh's alibi. Josh knows all her family and worked with her sister and mom, so she just wants to promote her OF. Okay, I think that is definitely, what's her name? Elizabeth's sister, Jen. I think that is her for sure. She's talking about she worked with her whole family and she just wants to promote her OF. I bet $20 it's Jen. And that's the thing. They're just ruining the show, having people come onto the show and pretend that they're couples even when they're not. Natalie has now admitted that Josh and her were not together and that he was with another girl before and during the whole time that they were on the resort. Like, I get it. Sharp Entertainment, it's a gamble for them every time that they, like, have a whole new cast, because there's a chance that they could all be boring and that the whole season could be a whole dud. So that's why I feel like they continue to bring back these OGs that they know give them ratings and get people talking, and it seems like they really like to bring back the villains. But if you're going to be bringing back people like Natalie and stuff, at least make sure that they're in an authentic, real relationship and they're just not in it for the clout and attention. I think TLC just goes that route because they're like, oh, these people are already known, they got a name out there. But not only that, they know these people are easy to manipulate, and that I think they like to bring back the people that are willing to act as much as possible. Like, a producer recently came out and spilled a lot of tea of what happened behind the scenes on The Last Resort, and they're talking about how the producers just love Jasmine because she's willing to act and put on so much, like the biggest, most dramatic scene ever, and will do anything that the producers tell her to do. And I feel like people like Josh and Natalie are willing to do that because they're in it for ulterior motives, and that's all Natalie has at this time. I mean, she has modeling and stuff like that, but 90 Day Fiancé at the end of the day is her bread and butter. And Natalie's actually in the process, I think Natalie's genuinely crazy, but I also think she's laying it on extra thick, especially this season, because she knows that the gas is almost out and she's trying to keep that train going as long as possible. Listen to this message that John shared that Natalie sent to Josh. She said, no names are mentioned. I can write anything I want on my page. And this is Josh going off on her and threatening her with a lawsuit because she was allegedly talking about his girlfriend, or this girl that she's claiming is dating Josh. She goes on to say, I'm not negotiating any conversation with you. In New York, you attempted to touch and approach me. And I'm assuming she's speaking on the tell-all because that's where the tell-all was filmed. And she said, do not do that again. At the tell-all, I will not say we are friends because we are not. I love living in Newport and studying in LA. The claim that I wanted to see your house was a plot idea for the show. We both know I've been to Arizona 10 times, and it's obvious your house was never on my visitor list. I'm going on vacation to Vegas soon, and she recently showed off her pictures in Vegas, and she actually made like a little meme where she was holding a sign at the airport, acting like she was waiting for Josh, and just really leaning into this whole claim that she has never seen Josh's house before. And then she said, we both know I've been to Arizona. I'm seeing someone local, and I'm going on vacation to Vegas soon. I'm the one who does not want to see you or have you touch me. Then he quit responding to her. Then he suddenly texted her a few months later saying Happy New Year. And Natalie revealed that she is about to have some plastic surgery. And people are like, okay, so what does this mean about you wanting to have kids? Because if you're having plastic surgery, once you have kids, that's going to probably reverse a lot of it. Because she's talking about getting lipo. I think she said a tummy tuck too. And then she's going to get whatever they suck out injected into her hip dips to help give her like a more of a hourglass shape and a bigger butt. And Natalie shared this on Instagram, and a doctor is going to do it for her, and I'm pretty sure that he's going to either do it for free or for a pretty good discount since she's promoting this doctor. But I'm starting to think that this whole storyline that she wanted to have a child, I feel like this is another storyline that was made up, just like this storyline that she has never been to Josh's house and wanted to go, because she has not shown any indications that she wants to have a child outside of the storyline. I mean, she seems so selfish at this point in her life and so focused on her career. I feel like she would look at a child as something that would hold her back. But that is pretty much it for this video, guys. Let me know what you guys think about everything in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.